Alright guys, welcome to Rant and Chill. In this video, we're going to be talking about HANABIE. HANABIE? HANABIE? Am I saying it right? It doesn't matter. You know what band I'm talking about. And the reason why I'm talking about them is because we got to talk about fans that take things too far. I get it. Some people, are fans, obviously, and they like the band, they like the music, right? That's understandable. Some will even buy merchandise. Some will buy a lot of merchandise. Some will see them live if they can. Some will go out of their way to catch them live every time. That's all well and good, right? And some people will say they really like the band. Some will say they really love the band. That's all well and good. Now, however, some will say that they love the band, but it's not like the healthy kind of love. It's more like the obsessive psycho stalker sort of love. It's the I'm gonna catch you alone and do things to you and wear your skin on top of my skin sort of. Look, I know it sounds psychotic. You'll be like, no, that sounds like you're making this up, like a character you're talking about. No, there's people like that. For the most part, people are civil. For the most part, people are, I think on average, people understand the bounds, right? But we all know that there's people that are on the, I guess they're the outline of that, okay? They take things too far. Maybe they don't understand where the limits are. Maybe they can learn that. Or also maybe they just don't care. There's that as well. The reason why we're talking about this is because this has affected this band, which is I'm actually not really I'm not surprised it's happening. I'll tell you why. All right. Here we have this. This is their statement here. Let's make it bigger. Now I know you don't read Japanese. I don't read Japanese, but it was translated using Google. All right. So HANABIE, important notice. Now, flowers are always cold is what it translates to, but it's kind of, there's variations of it. So, all right. So the band HANABIE, thank you very much for your support. This time, HANABIE, regarding their activities, there were offensive posts against members on SNS, some which were reminiscent of murder incidents. So some people went out of their way to target the members of this band and send them threats. Why? The why is kind of interesting to explore, sure, but it doesn't justify what happened. Okay. If you're like a hardcore fan and you're upset that the band may cancel a show or something, that's understandable to be upset about it. But you don't go and direct your anger at them and threaten to ruin their life, threaten them in any sort of way. Things happen. Be an adult, be mature about this. They go on saying, under these circumstances, the band HANABIE, as the situation has threatened our activities, we take this matter seriously and have requested consultation and investigation from the authorities. And therefore, our top priority is to ensure that you can enjoy the performance safely and with peace of mind. So we will conduct a security check when entering the HANABIE Japan 2-man tour 2024. First Lovely Legend starting January 13th. And it says, we appreciate your understanding and cooperation. And due to this response, we anticipate that it may take longer than usual to enter and that the entry may become crowded. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause and appreciate your understanding, as this is a measure that puts the safety of our customers first. Oh, yeah. They're doing this. They're doing this in response to some psychos out there. Some people who take things way, way, way too far and feel like they need to direct their anger at the band, at members of the band. because they're not satisfied for something. You know, which they need to get over that, right? Now, here's why I'm not surprised by this. When HANABIE were over here in the States, I only saw one show. This, what I'm about to say, is only based on that one experience. Maybe it was different in other venues, but I doubt it. They played at Warehouse Live in Houston, and there was like no security. The security was like, there was some vetting. There was some like the sort of security you would imagine for any sort of venue, like a small one. Pretty basic. But what I mean is, like, around the bus, around the tour bus where the band was at, there was like no security at all. It was strange. It was like, you know, if there was a super fan that wanted to take things too far, I mean, that was a situation where, like, I guess it could have happened because there was no, at least on the appearance anyway, security. Like, sometimes you need it. Actually, I would say every time you're gonna need it. It's better to have the security and not use it, not have to use it, than to all of a sudden need it but not have it, right? That's an oopsie of a situation. That's something you want to avoid, okay? But yeah, I mean, obviously this shouldn't happen. Obviously, we shouldn't be here in this moment talking about this. If everyone was responsible and everyone actually considered, I mean, their feelings and all that, we wouldn't be here. But unfortunately, people don't, and that's why we're here. So yeah, don't be that obsessive fan. Well, I mean, you could buy all their merchandise, see them live, really enjoy their music. Maybe you can have a fun, healthy fantasy of saying, hey, my dream girl would be this. I don't know. Like, even that's kind of crossing the line. There's a time and place where some context where I can mention, like, there's a reactor I saw who made a comment about, let's say, Love Bites Midori being her wife. But that was like a joke. That was like a joke, and clearly it was a joke. You could tell by the way she said it and all that. Don't go that far, man. And if you know someone who does take things to that level, that far, then yeah, definitely talk to them. Definitely shine some light on that. Tell them, hey man, that's not healthy, bro. It's not healthy. It's cool to wear the shirts, cool to see them live, cool to listen to all the music, but it's cool to get a tattoo of the band. But why are you really following her in this way? Probably going too far there, bro. And what happens is people get like this strong some people, some fans get like this very strong attachment to the band, to where they like love them, like there's like this weird passion for them, and they feel like there's like some sort of personal connection. So like if the band does something they don't like, they feel like it's like a personal slight. I'm gonna say this, like, don't do that. Don't be that. Don't make the band or any artist be your whole existence. Don't pretend and lie to yourself that there's more to the situation than just being a fan and enjoying the music, right? The band doesn't know you personally. They're probably never gonna know you personally, and that's okay. They're not obligated to. They're not going to be your girlfriend. They don't have to answer to you for anything at all. I don't care. They don't care if you're upset about a situation. You know? Like, you need to learn to deal with that. Yeah, you can make the comments like, X band sold out, X band needs to be better. Yeah, that's fine. But to take it to a level where you feel like you need to hold them accountable by like threatening their lives. I feel like I'm talking to psychopaths that would not even be able to reason with. So it's kind of a weird thing to talk about, right? Because generally, you guys, I know the general people, the average person does not fit this I guess criteria. I'm not talking about you, right? But the people that are that far, if they do listen to this video or any of these other videos related to this topic, they're not gonna care. They're not gonna see it the way I'm explaining it. They're gonna have their copes and mental gymnastics and justifications, and they'll just double down because, well, they're psychopathic. There's people out there that are extreme narcissists and psychopathic, manic, and unfortunately, I guess due to a combination of nature and nurture, they're just difficult to really deal with, and they pose problems. You know, if you know someone like that, I mean, if you know how to handle them, like I'm saying verbally, help keep them in check, I guess. But in the event that can't happen, that doesn't happen, the band should have security, because there might be a time when the security may have to put those people in check. Maybe verbally, maybe physically, right? To protect the band. Anyway, with that said, you guys let me know what you think about this situation and all that. All right, y'all take it easy and have a good one.